Hey guys, it's Sheena from She Walks with God, dedicated to living life on purpose with purpose. Today I'm going to be doing a DIY with you guys and showing you how I transformed this plain old IKEA desk into this beautiful marble top. I love it. I will link below to my Amazon store and you guys can find these items for this project and many more of my other favorite things that I like to purchase. Definitely go and click that link, guys. It will be below. If you guys want to know how I achieved this look, then just keep watching. So this is the paper that I got. This is vinyl and it's a marble pattern. Remove the tape to open it up. If you look on the bottom side, you'll see there's graph paper under here and a bunch of lines and measurements. This is going to help you to cut more precisely and to cut in a straight line as well. Take your paper, line it up with the corner of your desk, and just give it a little bit of overhang so that you are going to cover the other side of the top of the desk as well. You'll see this in a minute. Start creasing your paper where you placed it so you know exactly where you want it. Those are going to be your markers. Unroll a small section of the paper. It'll be sticky and just place it down, let it stick there, and grab your tool you're going to use to flatten a card or a book. Extend the paper out to the other side of the desktop and just make your creases on that side as well so you know exactly where you want to cut, and just give yourself a little extra room so that you don't make a shortcut. You can always cut away, but you can't add, so just be careful. Slowly unroll it from underneath. As you unroll it, you're going to press down, not too hard, but press down to get rid of all of the air bubbles. You can pick this paper back up and go back if you make a mistake or you place it down improperly. So don't be nervous that you only get one shot and then you can't use the paper over again. So now I've moved on to the other side and I'm just pulling all of the air out and turning that corner to make sure that it's as flush as possible and as tight as possible, getting any air bubbles out of the side as well. The corners can be a little tricky, so here's how to do it. Find the corner of the desk and then start cutting at the corner of the paper towards the corner of the desk. You're going to end up with two triangle pieces like this. Take one of the pieces and gently tuck it underneath the other side of the piece, and then take your other triangle piece and fold it over to the other side, just like wrapping a gift, guys. And then you're gonna flatten everything out, and then you guys, you're gonna do the same thing on the other corner. Just giving you a close-up so you can see this is exactly what it looks like. You guys are going to want to move on to your next piece and just stick it right in line flush with the first piece. I'm going to kind of move through this quickly because it's the same exact thing that we did on the first piece, and once we reach the other side of the table, it's going to be the same thing with the corners. I did start running into a lot of air bubbles here, which was annoying, but just remember, guys, done is better than perfect. So if that happens, just keep moving and don't get too frustrated. It doesn't have to be super perfect. Just something to take note of, this last piece at the end is obviously going to be cut smaller, so I just measured it out and I just cut whatever size I needed to make sure again that I covered the other side of the desk. This is the same kind of vinyl as the one I used on the top with the marble pattern to it. I'm going to be using it on the sides of the desk, and I'm just going to pull this right out here. That's what holds the keyboard and whatever else. I'm also going to take these tracks out here on the side, so I'm just going to unscrew these. This is just a regular Phillips head, works just fine. Once those are out, then we have a flat surface to work with. As you can see, it has the same graph kind of lines underneath it. I'm going to take it, measure it all the way around and give it a little bit of an overlap, and then I'm just going to line it up and start the same exact way. Make sure I'm flush with the top of the desk. Start pulling a little bit underneath at a time. I'm going around the corners the exact same way and just make sure all the air bubbles are out and everything is flat and everything looks good. This bottom piece right here needs to be measured and cut just like we did at the end of the top of the desk. Same thing, guys. Right now I'm gonna take out the drawer right here. There are these kind of little IKEA lock screws in here that you just have to turn and then just kind of pull the desk drawer out. And then you can just easily kind of wedge a flat head right in here and just pull the little tracks out. They're made of plastic. These are really easy. They just pop in and out. You don't even need a screw for this. Since I had some marble vinyl left over, I decided to put a little kind of splash of it down here at the bottom of the desk, and I thought it would be a nice little accent. So I'm going to show you guys how to take this piece off, just to do it much easier as one whole piece instead of cutting around it. All you're gonna need is one of these guys, these L wrenches or Allen wrenches, whatever they're called. Most IKEA furniture comes with it. So you're just gonna unscrew these from the bottom. So turn the desk on its side. Ultimately, I'm gonna turn it all the way upside down because it's just gonna be easier. And now I turned it all the way over so that I can pull this piece out. If you have any of these wooden little pegs from IKEA, you can just grab a wrench like this, just pull them right out just so that you have a flat surface to work on. And again, guys, same exact thing, same exact way as we did on the top of the desk. Press down on the empty space so you can find the holes where these pegs were and just poke little holes with your scissors, stick the pegs right back in. Put this piece right back where you got it from, screw your screws back into their places, and you guys are all set to go to turn it over. And this is the finished product, guys. This is how it looks. This is the before and this is after. It's amazing. That's it, guys. That is all for today. I hope you enjoyed this DIY. I hope it inspires you guys to go and do your own DIY, maybe on a desk or a tabletop, anything like that. It's awesome to be able to not have to throw away something old. You can just kind of repurpose it in a new way and find new life in it. If you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, She Walks with God. I will see you guys next time. God bless you.